everyone! Welcome to episode 3 of Will It Cat? I have my usual guest today, but we got an extra special guest also. Please introduce yourselves, guests.
Hi, I'm Lobster. I'm the Lobster on the forums, but I never post, so...
It's okay. And Liquidy is still Liquidy, right, Liquidy?
Am I?
I don't know. You tell me, man. You're just a disembodied voice over the internet for all I know.
A disembodied voice that you have once sent cookies to.
Yes, they were delicious cookies.
You never sent me cookies.
I couldn't guarantee that they didn't have gluten in them, I'm sorry. I'm just resetting our scouting preferences to do the next forum user's cat. So that's what he wanted, a black tabby.
A black tabby?
And last time, I, off-camera, recruited 2 Palicos off-camera because the scout function was being a butt. So let's meet them. This is Pollo, the gray tabby. Isn't he cute?
Mm-hmm.
He is cute.
And now we have Tucker, the orange tabby.
You know, I don't think I ever really paid enough attention to notice that the Palicos have, like, different undergarments. Like, instead of just a vest, that one's got, like, an apron kind of thing going on.
Yeah, they do, and you can actually change that in your room.
Huh.
You can customize that, like, Under Armour. But first, we're just gonna get these guys outfitted. Tucker is gonna dress up like a cat knight kind of thing, and Pollo is wearing the acorn set for now.
Okay.
I'm kind of just going with whatever I thought would be cute.
You were correct.
And we're gonna put Pollo and Tucker in our active party for the next couple of hunts.
Alright.
Alright. And the next hunt is a very special hunt. Very special. Because we're gonna beat up our first proper large monster.
Oh, man.
I know. Exciting, huh?
That's always
the chief here is gonna...
that's always a milestone in a Monster Hunter game.
Isn't it? It's like your first step into becoming a real proper hunter. And a cat. We're still a cat. That will never change. The chief here just gave us what's known as an urgent quest. That's a special kind of quest in Monster Hunter that lets you rank up to the next tier of quests. You get those in multiplayer as well.
And then, even though you don't actually see which ones are key quests, there are key quests you have to complete to unlock the urgent in the first place.
Yeah, you have to hit certain quests, and if you hit those, that gives you the urgent. In this case, I think the key quests for rank 1 were all of them.
Yeah.
So, but first we're gonna pet this little guy for good luck. Because why not? Isn't he cute? It's a baby Mufa.
Little tiny Mufa.
Oh, the little bell
So
collar.
cute.
He's cute. I think if you pet him too much, he gets angry and will charge at you. I've had that happen. I'm not sure what level of petting satisfies him. I don't do it very often because I often forget he's there. I know I'm a monster. I'm sorry.
That's...
I remember to
You're
pet the
a
big
monster hunter.
That's right. I'm a monster hunter. And here's our urgent quests. You guys ready? You guys ready to punch a thing?
It's time
Yes.
to punch a kangaroo raptor.
Kangaroo raptor, yes. Alright, cats, assemble!
Oh no, did you do your item set?
Yeah, I think I did it while I was faffing around.
Oh,
like,
in the middle of your cuts? Okay.
Yeah, it got cut. We're good, it's okay. And I just cut out the looting the supply box and talking to the veggie elder.
Okay.
So
Now,
I've actually...
here's-
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna note that here's where the Prowler ability comes in handy, because as you can see as I go between zones, the pink dot there, that is our quarry. You can see it. If you're a Prowler, you can see it on the map.
Okay.
Very handy. Anyway, Lobster, go ahead.
I said I've actually not played very much of this Monster Hunter. The most Monster Hunter I've played is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Yep, we've both played those games. I played 3U a little bit, and 4U a little bit more, but I've played this Monster Hunter more than the other ones I've played.
Yeah, more than the rest.
Because cat.
There was like nothing on the Wii U back in the day, as there is kind of nothing on the Wii U now even. And so, but even more so when it launched, I got it at launch. And
I did too.
And so Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate was one of the early, I think it came out in March 2013. And
I got it whenever it was on sale for like half price.
I got it the day after it came out, and someone had already returned it. So I got it used.
Jeez.
And
Jeez.
this person, I said, how is it it's already used? And the person said, at the store said, well, the guy who brought it back said, oh, I already beat it. And I'm like, you can't beat
How?
Monster Hunter in
No.
a day.
Yeah, I call bullshit too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's our prey, the Great Macau. Say hello. You might have noticed also I beat up a few of the little ones before coming here because that's the sub-quest.
Okay.
Is defeat 5 of the little guys.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna let him hop around a little bit while I finish off the sub-quest. Just to make sure I get it.
And also to make sure you don't kill him immediately.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
because
want to.
that's a really big concern is, beating him too quickly as a cat, right?
Well, I mean, you joke, but it's also you.
It is me, but my gear isn't that great yet. I think we're gonna be okay. And, actually, Macau, he finished off one of the little ones. He shoulder checked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, that can happen. So, subquest is complete, and now we are just going to beat up on the Kangaroo Raptor.
Do you have any Y button moves yet?
Yes, I do. In fact, my gauge is building up, and I'm gonna use one very soon.
Excellent.
Eventually, I do remember that I have them. And that was me dodging in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I meant to dodge to the side. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, diving face
So-
first into Great Macau's strongest
Yeah.
attack is not good. I think it's
That
his
was the
strongest.
Herb that heals you, not very much. And this is Piercing Boomerangs. This is Nyalkin's default skill that she came with. It makes your boomerangs pierce. They go through the target and they'll bounce back and come back and hit him again. Very handy.
Very nice.
It does what it says
It
on the
combos
tin.
well. It combos well with another skill that Nyalkin actually has, but has not unlocked yet. And that skill is the key to making a Prowler kick ass.
My tail and
So-
patootie are black and blue. Youch.
Yes. But, so we're gonna just huck boomerangs at this thing, because that's the safest way to fight if you're a Prowler.
Depending.
Kinda stay out of range. And toss boomerangs in their face.
Incidentally, there is one more thing we haven't mentioned about Prowler weapons yet.
Yeah, go for it.
Depending on the weapon, their specialty, they may do damage. They may do more damage as a ranged weapon, more damage as a melee weapon, or they're just balanced.
Yes, and in fact, I've been forgetting to check that when I equip things on Nyalkin. I might want to remember to look at that, because I got no idea which of those the weapon I've got favors at the moment. It doesn't make that much of a difference early on, but later it does. For now, I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings here, because I haven't fought a big monster with as a cat in a while.
Yeah.
And Great Macau kind of stretches the definition of big monster.
Yeah.
It's Bobby's first large monster. It's just there to teach you, hey, here's how you fight actual proper monsters in this game.
Yeah.
Can you figure that out? Okay, you're good to go.
I remember being, like, nervous for my first Great Jaggy back in the day.
Yeah, the Great Jaggy. I miss the Great Jaggy. He's not in this game.
Aww.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in this. I mean, Macau is interesting to fight, but I don't know. Great Jaggy is just... I have nostalgia
He's
for him
classic.
because he was my first great monster, large monster.
He's a
Oh,
classic.
hey, Poyo just set a trap! See that? Poyo set a trap!
And he did it as soon as the Great Macau decided to leave. In typical Palico
good job,
fashion.
Poyo! Poyo, you tried. Good job. You tried. Poyo is a support cat, so that means that he can set traps, and that's very handy. We're gonna toot our own horn and top off our health before we chase after the Great Macau. It's, that's definitely a thing that you want to do if a monster goes to a different zone. Top off your health. Sharpen your weapons if you're human. Just Palicos don't need to sharpen their weapons.
So they can't. My headset broke just a second. Like a piece fell off my headset just now.
Oh no.
Ooh. Are you okay?
No, it's just like a decorative piece, or not a decorative piece, but like
Okay.
a
Oh.
random
Now,
piece.
now the Great Macau, you can see he's panting there and drooling. He's tired.
Yeah. Okay.
That means he is tired. When monsters are tired, that's your cue to wail on them, because they are not going to do anything. So we're going to get right up in his grill and just start pounding on him.
Yeah, they move a little slower. Sometimes they have to stop and pant for a second like this.
Yeah.
Another good opportunity to put in damage on the Great Macau
It's a good
is
time
when
to
he
catch him
rears up.
It's a good time to
he
catch
rears
him in
up
traps.
and calls his buddies. He'll rear up and call his buddies, and that's a good time to put in some damage. And yes, you can set a trap on a monster that's tired and pound on him too.
You could, if you could get him back into that zone where your Palico set the trap.
Why, yes, I could.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Now, you look at him carefully, he is limping.
Yeah.
That is very important in Monster Hunter because that means the monster is weak enough to trap. And not just trap, but capture. You can put a monster in a trap, and you can pound on them like normal, but you can also capture them, which is different from killing them. You can kill them, you can capture them.
Yeah,
Usually,
you get different
capturing
prizes.
gives you better rewards, and it ends the hunt quicker, which is very important. There are some things you can only get from killing, because you get it from carving off the monster, but for Prowlers, all loot is created equal, so pretty much universally, you want to try and cap. Hey, actually he's limping right near Poyo's trap. Maybe we can get him in it. It's still there. Why not, right?
Yeah, how long do traps persist in this game?
I'm not sure exactly how long, but it's a pretty good long time that they'll stay.
I want to say 5 minutes, but that is probably wrong.
Oh, there he goes!
Holy crap.
Alright!
Boom! Boom! That was a trank bomb. In order to capture a monster, you must first trap it, and then put it to sleep with a trank bomb. Prowlers get free trank bombs. You just go up to a trapped monster, and you push A, and you can throw the sleep gas right in their face. As Meowkin is helpfully demonstrating here.
Just an infinite number of times.
Infinite times. You don't gotta worry about it. So that was it. See? Nice clean capture, right?
Very
And,
good. Very good.
First proper hunt. Good job, Meowkin. You did good.
Capturing is
Great.
my personal preference for trapping. I never was big into using traps as a immobilize
Yeah.
the monster and beat on it kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did
I
that.
really don't either. If I have to immobilize a monster, I'll use like
Paralyze.
some paralyzed meat or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, there we go. Our cat's leveled up, and we get a bunch of stuff. We get new ingredients for the proprietress. A bunch of them.
Oh, yeah, that's more than I remember.
Very important. Now we can make new tasty dishes. That's how you get new foods with the proprietress. You unlock them through quests. And the Burner Chief and the Researcher are both very impressed, and we can now take on the next rank of quests. Oh boy! Oh yes, and we can go to the other 2 towns. 3 towns, actually, in this game. There's 3.
Okay.
And they are all returning villages from previous games.
I did not know that, actually.
Yep.
We're not gonna see them today because I thought introducing them all right after that would be kinda too much. So we will see those new towns in the next update. For now, we're gonna talk to everybody in the village, literally everybody, and see what kind of new quests we have.
Yeah.
And everybody, like I said, everybody in town has something new to say to us. They're just all so impressed that we beat up the Poppy Lizard. it took me a bit to figure out which ingredients I could use in a dish. But I got something. There we go. They just... I wasn't taking it!
Well, don't forget that
Like,
you
which
can...
one is it?
Don't forget you can combine the old ingredients with the new ones, too.
Yes.
Oh, I tried them all. I did.
Okay.
That was the reason for the cut. I went down the list and tried every single one. And now this guy is someone I actually forgot to talk to initially because
Because why would you ever talk to him?
yeah, why would you buy armor? If you notice, he said that he has iron and bone equipment for sale now. Oh, you mean what I'm wearing now that I made myself? Yeah.
Also, he doesn't...
Never.
He doesn't sell to cats anyway. He sells to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And basically, though, never buy armor. Make it yourself.
I
Because-
don't understand why anyone would ever buy armor in a Monster Hunter game.
I don't know either. But speaking of cat armor, we can now make Macau armor. I got scraps to turn in. Oh boy! You guys excited?
It's time to look fancy.
It is time to look very, very fancy.
Oh, where did that champion's crest come from?
From the subquest.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we can make the Great Macau's weapon. Equipping that. A fancy hat.
Oh.
Look at how
Ooh.
fancy. Very fancy.
That is a good hat.
I'm equipping that too. Don't mind if I do. And let's just make the armor to go with it. Very fancy. Yes.
With that slick
I love
half
that.
cape.
I love that little.
You are
I love
very
that little feathery
fancy cat
cape.
now.
We are very fancy. I'm happy.
Are there bonuses for armor when you're a cat?
No, there are no armor skills for cats. It is purely either cosmetic and give you defense. That's all it does.
Yeah, pure
Or
numbers.
and elemental defense too. Oh, not very much.
Just pure numbers at this point.
Yeah, mostly fashion.
Well, fashion is important.
Very important. This is a new village request that we just picked up, and I'm actually going to do it next because it gives very nice rewards. Very important for fashion. Ooh, we can buy potions and antidotes now from the item shop. Neither of which cats can use. We don't care. Bye bye.
Rip Berna
But, you know, if
sales
you're-
girl.
If you're a human, though, that's important.
Yeah.
Because that means you don't have to farm for herbs and blue mushrooms anymore.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I actually haven't shown off combining yet. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. I mean, with
Well, I
combining
mean-
is that there's always the chance you can fail, and
Only if you're out in the field.
yeah.
Yeah, and mostly, I don't think any of the combining items I don't think cats can use it.
Nope.
I'm not sure. Well, I'll have to take a look.
It's
And actually, speaking of items, we're gonna finally see what Neko means cat can do for us.
there's only
Because I haven't. Go ahead.
there's only one thing I can think of from the combined list that cats benefit from, and it's something that we're not going to see for a long time.
I'm not sure what that is, but I guess we'll see it eventually. I'm setting Corin to just farm some herbs for us, for lack of a better idea. We can't use them, but I figure I'll just show off at least what the trader does. And I will forget to check the trader again, and Corin will be at his labors for a while yet, and be done, and say, "Well, I'm done, boss. What do I do? Boss? Boss? Boss!" Yeah. Sorry, Corin. So we're not going to see him again for the rest of the video, unfortunately. Oopsie. Sorry, Corin. I thought of talking to the cat back there, but no, he takes us to the other towns. We're going to talk to the Burner Gal first. Ooh, new quests.
And incidentally, I think you can do everything you can do in Berna, you can actually do in any of the other towns.
That's correct. You can take any quest in any town.
So if you if you happen to have a lot of nostalgia for the Yukumo region, or the names are my mind is failing me. What are the other names?
Poke and...
Oh yeah, Poke.
What's the other one?
I
I
lost
don't
it.
know.
I've forgotten.
If you have a certain amount of nostalgia and prefer to make a different town your home base, you could.
Yep, and you actually get a house in every town. Every single one of them.
Yep.
It doesn't make much of a difference because you can't, like, decorate it or anything, but yeah, you have a place to rest your head. Now we're gonna actually pick a quest. I'm gonna do the village request, because I like the reward it gives.
I will say there is one thing different between towns, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know how we have baby Moofas here, but we haven't seen any Poogies.
Ah, yeah. I will scour them and see what I can find when I go there. I promise. But thanks for pointing that out. I'll make sure to check out the local wildlife, as it were.
Yeah.
Domestic life. There you go, item set, liquidity.
Empty that item
All right.
pouch.
So, this quest is we have to kill 15 macaws.
Okay.
15 is a lot of macaws. Don't worry, there is editing involved.
Oh yeah, I see some of it right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first of all, Liquidy was upset that I didn't get the Gargoyle armor, and here's some Gargoyle right here.
Alright,
Let's beat him up.
take that, you...
Gargoyle, if you startle them, they can drop things. Like if you sneak up behind them and attack them. And you can also carve off of them, of course. The problem with Gargoyle, like all herbivores though, is they have a very high chance of dropping raw meat.
Yeah.
And that is all I was able to carve off of them. However, look at that over there! Poyo and Tucker startled a Gargoyle and it dropped something interesting.
That's rather shiny.
That is very shiny. I like the look of that. Let's check that out. After
I like
carve
shiny
off my
objects.
requisite. Shiny, yes. Well, cats like shiny objects too. Let's see what that is.
Especially Maylexes. Shit.
This looks like, ooh, an egg! A big egg!
And you're
Breakfast!
right next to camp.
Let's bring it home. Ready?
Perfect.
I love
Yes.
this.
Like with the quest items, you can take the large egg, and you can drop it off at the supply box for money. There you go. Very simple.
500 cash dollars.
And that is how you do people call them transport quests, where you have to carry a large object like that back to camp.
Luckily, it was not too far.
Yeah,
This time, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
There
I mean,
will be, we will
sometimes-
do transfer
Oh, I
quests.
know. I've done some that are across the entire map.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, we will see that.
yeah.
And actually, that one startled, and I got it to lay a normal egg. Well, I mean, one good turn deserves another, right? That's cash money. Be ashamed to just leave it there, right?
Hey, that time you got a small monster bone. That's not a raw.
Right?
That's not a raw meat. You lied.
No.
You said you only got raw meat.
Okay, well, I didn't get any like gargoyle things either. The bone just goes into bone scraps like usual. I wanted the bird bits to make the bird armor.
I can't believe we were lied to, Lobster.
I can't believe my shitty memory betrays me again. I'm sorry. Mustn't forget this egg, though. I mean, it's right there. Let's just go grab it, right? It's right there.
Perfect.
You know, come on. Worth slightly less cash monies, but, you know, still a good chunk.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna go and beat up the lizards, okay?
But
Enough
also,
playing with the birds.
there was a big friend. I saw a big friend.
Big friend?
Yeah. There's a pink dot on the map.
Oh! Yeah, the subquest for this quest is Break the Great Macaw's Crest.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it.
Oh. Well, to be fair,
It's-
that's
yeah.
difficult even as a human hunter.
Yeah, it's hard enough to beat up a monster as a cat, much less target specific body parts.
Yeah.
So I decided this time, no, I don't want to do that. Eventually, though, we will get to some Macau head breaking. Don't you worry about that. It'll happen. For now, though, speed up. Because, like I said, 15 is an awful lot of hoppy lizards.
And they're all over the place, distributed maybe 2 to 3 per zone.
Yeah, they're easy to find. And there's some Banabra scattered around, so I can try for some more Banabra bits. And, you know, it's not so bad. And I'll get plenty of Macau scraps for, I don't know, stuff? Question mark.
Well, I mean, in
Yeah.
case you need more, Macau armors.
Yeah, we might need some more fancy armor, why not?
You always
Yeah.
need
I'm not
more
gonna-
fancy armor.
Exactly. I'm not gonna look fancy armor in the mouth. Or whatever.
Something.
That didn't come out
In the
right.
mouth
Okay,
guard.
something like that. Oh, there we go. Banabra wing. I got one.
Plus, if you were to make 3 sets of the Macau armor, I wouldn't be opposed to calling those 3 cats the 3 Meowsketeers. I mean, look at it. It seems appropriate enough with the hat.
True!
Does.
Okay, I'll add that to the docket, okay?
Nice.
We'll add that to the docket.
Coming up with
And we
more
got
cat
under-
ideas.
Oh, I actually stopped the speed up here because we encounter something new here. Ooh. We haven't fought one of these yet. These are Runaplos.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're jerks. They're assholes.
I have 2 words for these things, one of which is R-rated.
Go ahead.
Fuck Renaplos.
Indeed. Fuck them. These are terrible things. Like, you will be merrily, like, mining on some, gathering spot, and there comes a Runaplos from off-screen charging you to knock you on your butt.
Yeah.
They do that. I hate them so much. So basically, kill on sight.
Yep.
And kill Macau, too.
Okay, without question.
Here's my carves. Give me my carves. And there are some Malinxes in this area, and now that the quest is over, they can't hurt me anymore.
Yeah, they can't steal from
Let's
you.
rough them up. They were mocking me. Did you see that? Yep. Now they have to die. Now, what now, guys? Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh, what? Can't touch this.
Poyos. Are you okay, Poyo? You look
Yeah,
stuck.
Poyo's having some issues there. I'm not sure what's wrong.
My
Alright,
my
you guys okay, guys?
my own black cat just showed up, and I think she is offended at what you're doing here.
I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. They were being mean to me.
Prevention.
And we got our stuff. And that last grass thing at the bottom, that's the important bit. That's the, what is that thing called?
I didn't catch it.
I didn't see it.
Phooey. Well, it's a special flower. And
Okay.
you can use it to make some very fancy armor. And, Poyo picked up Monster Dar, which is a very handy ability. That's only on support cats.
Good.
When he has that equipped, sometimes he'll be able to tell you when a monster is weak enough to be captured.
Oh, okay.
Very handy. Unfortunately, if you're a Prowler playing a support cat, the game doesn't convey that information to you. Only to your sub-palicos. I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah,
If you have Monster Dar, you can see some things on the map, like you can see if the monster is awake, if it can see you, what direction it's facing, that kind of thing.
it'd be nice
Not
if
quite as useful.
yeah, it'd be nice if they also gave you the flashing icon for trap ability.
It really would. And I actually, let's see. Oh, never mind, I didn't do it yet, but here's the
Oh, the
stuff that you
Stargazer
can
flower.
make. But yeah, the Stargazer flower, yeah, that's the one. I always forget what it's called. The armor you can make from them is really, really fancy. But it takes something called a handsome scrap, which is a Palico scrap that doesn't unlock until quite a bit later in the game. I don't know why it even gives you the option to see the armor so early. It just sits there mocking you for a good chunk of the game.
It's rude.
It's very rude. And it's fancy armor, too. Very disappointing. I don't appreciate that. But, speaking of... Actually, I don't think I've mentioned it, but, in this set of quests, we get Prowler quests. Quests specifically for Prowlers.
They're a little
So
condescending.
Yeah, let's see what the game expects out of Prowlers, shall we?
Okay.
Because these are quests that only Prowlers can do.
No humans
and
allowed.
No humans allowed, and they're something. Let's just say they're something. Mm-hmm. I let the whole cutscene play here because, you know, we're in our fancy new armor. Dinner with Poyo and Tucker. There we go.
That's a lot of cheese.
Mmm, cheesy.
I'm getting hungry.
Let's see what this Prowler quest has in store for us. I'll let the loading screen explain.
Well, Prowler's first errand, go get some grass, idiot.
Unique ferns. In other words, the thing that we had to deliver in our very first quest, you know, that you would do as a human. That quest?
It's rank 2 for a cat.
Yeah, and you might have noticed that the supply box only had the map in it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Prowlers can't use items, so it doesn't even give you anything.
Right.
Thanks, game. Cheaping out on me. God. Fine. So I'm gonna give this quest the respect it deserves. Which is to say, not very much.
I was half expecting speed up to just kick in immediately.
Yeah.
Nah, not quite. But we remember that the ferns were here, so...
Yeah.
Let's grab them. This won't take long. We know how this goes. We've seen this exact quest before.
Like, literally,
Thanks, game.
this exact quest.
Like, I already beat up, you know, a bunch of lizards and a great macaw and everything, and now you're having me go and collect grass.
But doing the Prowler quests is important.
Very important. And I didn't speed up here because I found some cats.
Do you
like,
have
not
to...
phalanxes, these are just regular felines.
Do you have to get
Hi,
mushrooms
guys.
next?
You might.
Possibly.
But there we go, I'm just doing a bunch of cuts right to just gathering the ferns. Like, we're not even wasting time with the speed up. It's just go to grass, gather, next, grass, gather. I'm affording this quest the respect it deserves.
This is
There we go, we're done. Bye-bye. That's it.
Quest
That
over.
certainly was a quest.
See you later, dumb quest. And I'm gonna do a different gesture for waiting. I tried that one, but it didn't do a whole lot, so I'm gonna try a different one. Sarcastic clapping! Yay, we did it! Good job, guys! That was real hard. Yay! Tucker and Poyo are just kind of staring at the box despondently, like, did they really just make us do that?
Yeah.
So yeah, the game has absolutely zero respect for Prowlers. This will become abundantly clear as we do more Prowler quests.
Yep.
It just has no faith in cats at all. But hey, we got some humble scraps. Those are important for making armor.
Yeah.
And then that's why Prowler quests are important, because they give you good prizes.
They do.
It's like, in addition to the monster-specific and resource-specific scraps, there are also just, like, generic scrap types.
Yep. And those usually make some really sick-looking armor. For example, look at this thing. Look at this hat.
Ooh.
This is a cute hat. It's a very cute hat.
I love it.
But for some reason now, though, we can make the Banabra armor, just like, out of nowhere, after doing that quest.
But it doesn't need anything else, why?
No! I don't know why! And this is the shirt that goes with that hat, but really the important thing is this.
Oh,
look at this
how
thing.
fancy
I love
that
it.
is.
Yes! Yes! We are making this. Mm-hmm.
Get them sunglasses.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And now for the weapon, let's see. We have that, which is just a cat paw.
Yeah,
It's funny.
the feline
net.
weapon.
And for this, you can see, I kind of fricked it. To make the Banabra weapon, you need one of the wings.
Oh boy.
Like, just not a scrap, but a wing.
Ah.
I converted all my Banabra bits to scraps! Ah!
Oh, no.
You know? So we don't get to have the fancy bug knife to go with the fancy bug armor. And speaking of fancy armor, I'm gonna give the Macau armor to somebody else. There we go. No, hang on. There we go. Now Tucker's looking fancy. Yeah, Tucker. There we go, the fancy cat squad.
You,
I'm liking it.
you know, the sunglasses part of the Prowler Banabra set is just making me think you're like part of a bug matrix.
Oh yes. I know cat foo. Right?
Yeah.
Sell my stuff, and that's actually going to be it for today. We're just gonna save, and next time we're gonna see what the other towns have to offer us. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I know I'm looking forward to it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Plug me
Well,
into the meow
I just-
tricks.
The Beatrix! Alright, Nyalkin's gonna sign off for us. See you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching.
Smell you later.
There you go.